Have you ever mixed vinegar and baking soda and watch it bubble like crazy? Today, I'll show you how simple household experiment explains stoichiometry, the part of chemistry that tells us how much goes in and how much comes out. By mixing vinegar and baking soda, we'll measure the carbon dioxide produced and prove that even bubbles follows math. And now, let's turn feeds into facts.
Here are the materials and equipment used in the experiment. Baking soda, also known as sodium bicarbonate. Vinegar, which contains acetic acid. A weighing scale, measuring cups, measuring spoons, rubber bands, and plastic wraps. First, ensure that the digital scale is 0. Next, we measure a specific mass of baking soda. Transfer the baking soda into the plastic wrap. Next, we measure a specific mass of vinegar. The masses of baking soda and vinegar were measured using a 1:20 mass ratio. This means that for every gram of baking soda, 20 grams of vinegar were used. Transfer the vinegar into the reaction container. Make sure to record the mass before the reaction. Then carefully attach the plastic wrap with the baking soda to the container's mouth and secure it using a rubber band. Allow the reactants to mix and observe the reaction. The reaction produced visible bubbles and gas. Carbon dioxide was produced and partially inflated the plastic wrap. Gently shake the container to thoroughly mix the reactants. Remove the plastic wrap when the reaction is completely done. Transfer the mixture back to the container used to measure the reactants and record its mass. In this trial, the mass of baking soda and vinegar was 1.05 grams and 20.1 grams respectively, which is 21.15 grams in total. This is the initial mass or the mass before the reaction. After the reaction, the mass became 20.27 grams. Therefore, 0.88 gram of carbon dioxide was produced. For this trial, we used 2 grams of baking soda. Make sure to follow the same steps as in the first trial. Since the ratio we used is 1:20, therefore for 2 grams of baking soda, we need 40 grams of vinegar. As observed, intense bubbling occurs as carbon dioxide gas is rapidly produced. For the second trial, the masses of baking soda and vinegar are 2.01 grams and 40.64 grams respectively, having the initial mass of 42.65 grams. The mass after the reaction is 41.41 grams. Therefore, 1.24 grams of carbon dioxide gas was produced. For this trial, we used 2.25 grams of baking soda. Always remember to record each mass. Since we use 2.25 grams of baking soda, we need 45 grams of vinegar. The initial mass is 47.34 grams. And the final mass is 44.93 grams. Therefore, 2.41 grams of carbon dioxide gas was produced from the reaction.
Chemistry experiment.